What's up, tribe? Welcome back to the mat, and welcome to another 15-minute morning yoga practice. So we'll be in and out in 15 minutes. It is going to be a more challenging practice, though. We are focusing on core strength, on the Manipura Chakra. This is our seat of willpower, our seat of inner power, and of self-confidence. So this practice is designed to help you start your day from a place of empowered self-confidence. You will want a block for this practice. If you don't have a block, a sturdy book will work just fine. We're not putting any weight on it. Other than that, all you'll need is your yoga mat. Before we dive right in, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more free yoga. Alrighty, go ahead, unroll that mat, and let's get started. Alrighty, we're going to get right into it. We're going to start on our backs. Make sure you've got your block in hand. So come to lie all the way back. So you've got the block in your hands. From here, so make sure you've got the feet flat on the mat. With the feet flat, begin to press the low back into the mat. So pulling the pubic bone up towards the navel as you press the low back into the earth. You should be feeling the abdominals starting to fire up, starting to wake up here. Keeping the abdominals awake, keeping the low back pressing into the earth. Go ahead and lift the feet off the earth so that the legs are at 90-degree angles. Bring the block in between the palms and lift head and shoulders up towards the sky. From here, take the hands and bring them overhead as you squeeze in towards your block. From here, extend the right leg long. And then switch, extend the left leg long. And switch. And switch. 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 Keep going like this. Make sure you're breathing. If you feel the low back start to lift off the earth, reset and come back into it. One more time each side. And then go ahead, hug knees into chest. You can put the block down next to you. Let that go. Alrighty, we'll come into one more variation like that. So set yourself up. Make sure you're pressing the low back into the earth so the navel's pressing back towards the spine. Keeping that activation, lifting the knees, bring the block back into the hands. So you're reaching the hands straight up to the sky, lift head and shoulders up. And now go ahead and take the hands with the block, bring them over towards the left, and extend the right leg long. Come up through center, bring the right leg in, extend left leg long, take the hands to the right. Come through center, and switch sides. And center, and switch. Center, switch. Center, switch. Continue like this. Coming through center, and then the side. Take it to each side one more time. And then release. Hug knees into chest. You can release your block. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. As you let that go. Whew. Good morning, indeed. Alrighty, we're going to take a few rolls up into Navasana boat pose. So you can hold on to the backs of the thighs as you roll yourself back and then come on up, hover the feet over the earth. And then come back and lift up, hover the feet. And back and hover the feet. Take two more like this. On this last one, you're going to stay in your boat pose. The hands can stay behind the thighs if you'd like, or you can extend the arms long next to the legs. And breathe. Take one more inhale. Bring the feet onto the earth, hug the legs, bring the forehead down towards the knees. can rock side to side gently as you let that go. And we're going to come back into Navasana boat pose, and we're going to play with lowering into half boat and lifting back up into boat pose. So option 1 is to bring the hands behind you slightly, fingertips are facing towards you. Lift the legs into your boat pose. We'll inhale, lower halfway, exhale, lift. You can keep the fingertips on the earth just like this. So that is one option. Your other option is to keep the hands lifted as you lower and lift. Lower and lift. Playing with bent knees. If you've got the juice this early in the morning and you want to play with 2 straight legs, so coming from your boat pose down into half boat and lifting back into straight leg boat, feel free to play with that if that's where you're going. So decide for yourself where you'd like to go and make your way into your Navasana boat pose. And inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale up. All right, now 1 more. And lift. Beautiful, release. Start to make your way into a tabletop position, coming into hands and knees. All right, we've got a little bit more work here before we come into cat-cow. So make sure you've got the wrists stacked right beneath the elbows. And you want the knees to be underneath the hips. Go ahead and tuck the toes underneath. And I want you to pull the navel up towards the spine. So pull the belly up and in. Really press the earth away with the arms. With the toes tucked under, go ahead and lift the knees off the earth just an inch or so. Pulling the belly up, gaze toward the frontage of the mat. Now from here, walk the feet back just like an inch or 2, and then stay. And then walk them back just an inch or 2. And then walk them back an inch or 2 more. The shoulders stay above the wrist, and then walk the feet all the way into your plank pose. Stay in your plank, breathe. And then from here, walk the feet in just an inch or 2. And then walk them in an inch or 2 more. And then an inch or 2 more. Until the knees come below the hips, and then lower the knees to the earth. Take a few breaths here. We're going to play with that one more time. So make your peace with that. Alrighty, so shoulders right above the wrists. Press the earth away, pull the navel up and in. So you should kind of feel the shoulder blades spreading on the back a little bit. Almost like you're gonna come into a cat spine, but not quite rounding that way. But that's the engagement, that pressing of the earth away. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees, hover them an inch or 2 above the earth. And then from here, walk the feet back just an inch or 2. And then walk them back an inch or 2 more. And an inch or 2 more. And a little more, coming into your plank. Nice strong plank, you've got this. Alrighty, we just gotta walk them forward. Just an inch or 2 forward. And then an inch or 2 more. And then a little more. And then once the knees come under the hips, lower them to the earth. Whoo! You're doing awesome. Alrighty, now come into your cat-cow. On your inhales, drop the belly down, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round the spine, press the earth away. 2 more like this. Inhale. And exhale, round. 1 more big inhale. And exhale. Alrighty, from here, make your way into a downward facing dog. Presumably your first one of the day, so feel free to pedal the feet, bend the knees, shift the hips, whatever movement feels good for you in this downward facing dog. Begin to find stillness in the pose. And from here, we're going to inhale, come forward into plank pose. Nice strong plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up and back. Active, lifted leg. Take an inhale here. Exhale, come forward, plank pose. Keep the right leg lifted, so three-legged plank. Exhale, back, downward facing dog, three-legged dog. Inhale, come forward, three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. One more, inhale. And exhale. Lower right foot to the earth. Take the left leg up and back. Strong lifted leg. Inhale, come forward, three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, three-leg plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, back. Lower left foot to the earth and begin to walk the feet up to the hands. Take a forward fold here for a moment, bending the knees if you'd like, letting everything hang heavy. Inhale, lift halfway, crown of the head reaches forward. Bring the hands onto the hips, keep a bend in the knees, and come all the way up to stand with a flat back. We'll come into a bit of a standing flow here, sort of a Surya Namaskar B variation. So go ahead as you inhale, bend the knees deeply, lift the arms, Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight is in the heels, belly's pulling up and in. From here, lift the right leg into the chest, stay low into the left leg, inhale. Exhale, tap the right toes back behind you, stay low in the left leg. Inhale, right leg to chest. Exhale, tap the toe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap the toe. Inhale to the chest, and then lower right foot next to the left. Take an inhale, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, you can step or hop back, make your way through a vinyasa however you'd like. Inhaling to open the chest, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, bring the right foot in between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. We're coming into a high lunge. Lifting the arms up high. Stand your ground here in this pose. From here, we're going to come into a warrior three. Bring the hands to touch at heart center. Lean the torso forward. Shift the weight onto the right leg as you lift the left leg straight back. Reach through the left heel. Crown of the head reaching forward. From here, we're going to come to stand, bringing the left knee in towards the chest. So staying on the right foot. Extend the arms up to the sky, and then extend the left foot forward. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Come back into your warrior three. See if you can keep the left foot from touching the earth as the leg comes back. Bend deeply into the right leg as you come back into your high lunge. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step right foot back. Take your vinyasa, however you'd like to take it. Make your way back into downward facing dog. And from here, step left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge once again. So get steady in the legs. Lift the torso. Lift the arms. Tap into that center of the belly, that place of self-confidence. Bring the hands into heart center. Shift the weight forward, lifting right leg back. Warrior three. From here, staying on the left foot, bringing right knee in towards the chest as you lift the torso. Extend arms to the sky, extend right foot forward. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Right leg comes back like a pendulum, coming back into your warrior three. Bend deeply into the left knee, coming back into your high lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Take your vinyasa, however you'd like. We meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. From here, step or hop your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply, lift the torso. Inhale into Utkatasana chair pose. We've got those toe taps. Bring all the weight into the right foot. Stay low in the right leg. Left knee in towards the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, tap the left toes behind you. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, tap the toes. Stay low in the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knee to chest. Lower the left foot on the earth and come up to stand. Taking a couple breaths right here. And when you're ready, make your way back onto your seat. And from your seat all the way back onto your back. Going to lie all the way back, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Knowing that you just cultivated a great amount of strength. Strength that you can take with you into the rest of your day. Go ahead and bring the soles of the feet to touch. Coming into a Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing both hands right over the center of the belly. As you feel the belly rise and fall beneath the hands, know that this day is yours for the taking. You're ready to step out into it confidently, full of your own inner power. If you have more time to stay here in a Shavasana, please feel free to do so. If you do not, you've got places to go, people to see, start to make your way into a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for joining me for this morning yoga practice. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste.